It's that time of year in Michigan when the sun starts coming up way too early and starts setting way too late, and it gets a little difficult to sleep because there's so many sunlight hours. That's why I got this curtain right here. I'm gonna black out a window in my room. So let's take it out of the package, take a look at it, and then go install it. So it comes in a pretty simple pack. It's a set of 2 curtains. These are made of 100% polyester fabric. That means they are machine washable, but in terms of drying, you will want to air dry them. You could put them into the drying machine as long as you have it on the lowest temperature for the lowest amount of time possible. You don't want to shrink these. Now the fabric itself actually feels quite silky and smooth to the touch. It's the same color on both sides. I got this one that's really a deep, rich black color. It's said to have a blackout effect. We'll see how it does with this light here and then how it's going to do with the actual sunlight. It claims to have thermal insulation properties, so you can stay warm in the winter and keep your heating costs down, but it should also block out the sunlight in my southern windows during the summer and keep it cooler in here because I can already tell it's going to get hot. Now to hang these up, you're going to need a rod that will slide through these 1.5-inch grommet openings, so let's hang it up and see how well they actually work. So this curtain is super light, and the way you want to hang it is by first inserting your rod on the outside of one side of it, and then going behind it and inserting it through the back, and then in front of it and through the front, and so on. So you're doing a weaving pattern going down it like this until you come out the far outside ring of the opposite side like that. Now let's see how it wraps around this. Should fit perfectly because I measured it up to do that. You can see how it wraps around using one of these wraparound brackets like that. And let's take a look at how well it actually does insulating. Overall, it has pretty good light blocking qualities. You can see how it wraps around here and keep out all of the sunlight that would otherwise be coming through. It does seem to have some thermal qualities as well. As I place it here, I don't feel any cold air, but if I put my hand behind it like this, I can definitely feel cold air back there. So it's definitely keeping like a shield of air there, which I can appreciate. So I would say that this was really easy to do, and even though it doesn't have a weighted bottom, you can see that it still hangs really well and it still slides really well as well back and forth. So I think this curtain is really good for privacy, obviously, but it's also really good kind of to keep the cold out during the winter, but also keep the sunlight and the heat out during the summertime. And I think vampires will really appreciate its room darkening qualities. You want to buy this curtain. And if there are any negatives to it, I would just say that it doesn't appear to have any kind of like flame retardant in it, so just be careful.